Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So I want to talk about upselling, what we can do and how to do it so you can get some extra money in your pockets. So the best time to upsell somebody is when their wallets are already open, when they already got a detail book with you, or in the process of a detail in their vehicle and you notice something, or even by listening to your customers. Because a lot of times what I'll do, I'll just ask like, man, so what brings you in to get a detail today? Something simple like that. You don't need to be pushy, because I want to sell something to somebody that they're going to want and they're going to be happy to pay for. I don't want to have to sell something to somebody and they're like, you know what, I really didn't like it. I felt like you was pushing me. I don't want to be pushy like that. I just want to be able to communicate with my customer and see what we can both benefit off of. If it's, I only like doing deals when it's a win-win situation. Honestly, it's the best way to do it. Okay. But you can honestly upsell anything, a paint correction, PPF, window tint, whatever it is. I'm just talking about some simple things that you can do to bring in some more money and then to benefit the customer as well. All right, so the first thing I want to talk about, and it's probably the easiest out of all of them, is the glass sealants or some glass coatings. Now what that's going to do, it's going to make your glass hydrophobic. It's also going to be easy to clean. Those are two main things that's the selling point for these items. So with these ones here, these are glass sealants. I think both these are durability is 4 to 6 months. Ashley Creole's Garage right here is a little bit cheaper. I got this on Amazon for like $13. I think sometimes I bought it for like $21 because it's the only time they had it and I really wanted it, so I paid the price. And this one right here retails for about like $40, maybe a little more, a little less. This is more of the better quality, I would say. I'm not saying this isn't bad, but this is the cheapest one and it lasts. I've used this multiple times. Like I said, it lasts 4 to 6 months, but I realized with 3 months of it, it works really well. The 4th month, you can kind of see a breakdown. 5th and 6th months, by that time I just reapply another thing of it and I'd be fine. This one here I haven't worked with too well, but I've used it a couple times and it does work pretty nice. Same with this, I'll do the same thing, And then the coatings right here, this is where you could probably get more money off of because of the durability. This one right here from G-Technic G1. This one right here, it lasts for a year, or it says for 20,000 miles. Depends where you're at, how you maintain it, things too. And this is just the residue remover. After you're done applying this is how you get it off. With these two, you just spray some spritz on a towel with some water, and then buff it off. So this is definitely an easy thing to upsell. Normally what I do is I'll message the person like, yo, I'm about to clean your glass. Would you like a glass sealant, glass coating? Tell them the benefits of it or the durability of it and the price. Price is all up to you, how you want to do it. But I have really good success with glass sealants and glass coatings as well. Depends on the person. You can tell some people, they message you, hey, I just want to have this X amount of dollars I'm looking to get. Those people, they just trying to want the bare minimum, just want a clean car. If you got people who are looking to get their car detailed really nice, they want, they tell you, I just want this done really good, or I want that, blah, blah, blah. You can probably offer them maybe a glass sealant or a coating, whatever they're willing to pay for. So it's definitely one thing you can do to get some extra money. The next one up is fabric protection right here. This is G-Technic. What's it called? Smart Fabric V2. So right here, this will make your fabric hydrophobic, which is really nice because if you spill something on it, it's not going to just soak right in the fibers. And what it's supposed to do is it's supposed to coat the fibers, and it's supposed to protect it from being damaged. So like say you spilled some, like a Red Bull or something like that, what it's supposed to do is it's not supposed to set in the carpet and get it stained. And it also depends on how long you let it sit there for. This right here is the durability. It says 6 to 18 months. So I'm guessing probably the driver's seat probably won't last as long, or the driver area, maybe in the back, depends if you got kids or not. But definitely what I've known is if someone's got kids and they're worried about their carpets, they might mention that to you. Like, I've got kids in the back, they make a mess, carpets are a disaster. You can also mention you got something like this because a lot of people may not know about this. You can always bring it up. It's like a Scotch Guard or whatever it's called. It's something like this, but more on steroids. So it's gonna last longer, be more durable for you, and you might like it. You know what I'm saying? So definitely a good way to do it. But if you're gonna do this, you gotta clean the fabric, and you also have to be dry as well. So definitely get some fans up in there, dry as fast as you can to be more efficient, and then spray this on. When you spray this on the fabric, you don't have a microfiber towel with you at that time, and probably wear a mask because it's alcohol based. Then you also want a spray trigger that can handle alcohol based liquids, so it doesn't like break down on your trigger and stuff like that. The reason why you have a microfiber towel, because when you spray it on there, you might get on some plastics or some metals or something like that, and you want to be able to wipe that off right away. As soon as you spray it and you see you get it on there, wipe it off right away, then you should be fine. If it does sit for a little too long, it'll harden up. It'll kind of look like, I don't know, a little, I would say like glossy, but yet kind of sticky looking. The reason I found that out, I was spraying some formats on this table, and I had my drill brush next to it, and I was spraying it and got on there. I wasn't really paying attention like that, and I noticed on the back of my handle with my drill brush, where the battery was at, it looked shiny, but yet kind of sticky looking. Even though it wasn't sticky, but it just had a different look to it. So definitely use microfiber towel. Always keep one handy if you need to. Flip it around. Maybe have another one with you. Whatever you need to do to make it happen. But this is also a good upsell. Definitely people who have kids, or maybe they have light colored interior. This will definitely help them out, or at least make them feel more comfortable. Maybe having some drinks in the car, whatever it is. So this is definitely a good one. And there's also different brands of this too. You don't have to use this exact brand. It's just this is the one I have. All right. Next thing I want to talk about is leather coatings. Now this right here, you gotta be more, I guess, more advanced in the detail world. You gotta know a little bit. It's actually not horrible. It's not that bad. It's just a little bottle. I've used this on my vehicle, one layer, and I used this on another vehicle. The car that it had, it wasn't all leather seats. It was just the sides, and it was just on the sides was leather, but in the middle it was fabric. So definitely 50 mils goes a long way. I could probably do another car, maybe two, if I stretch it out. But what this does, it's the durability. So this will last a year for your leathers. That's a year for UV protection. That's a year for dye transfer. So if you have light brown or light white or some type of light leather, you got blue jeans on, you sit on there a bunch of times, and you're gonna have that blue jean transfer just on the stitching. You know what I'm talking about. I'll have a picture here of what it looks like. And this will help it prevent that from happening. And also be hydrophobic as well. So if you spill like a soda, dries up, gets sticky, it's going to be really easy to clean too as well. That's the main thing with ceramic coatings, any type of coatings for your paint, your windows, your rims, tires, whatever. It's just the ease of maintenance on it. To keep it clean is going to be way easier. So it's definitely something you can do. I believe you can probably get a bottle like this for like $50. So you're going to have to charge just a little bit more, so you get your money's worth out of it. But if someone's got a convertible, sun on time, drop top, this is definitely going to come into play. So if any guys with convertibles, like, hey man, I got this leather coating, it should help with UV protection, all that stuff. So keep the leathers looking nice, keep it clean. They'll probably buy this most likely. So definitely something you can do, and I hope this one works out for y'all. This one right here, this is Angel Polish Super Sport. Was it PTFE? I've already talked about this. I got a video on it. This right here is it's meant for a ceramic coated rim. That's what it's really made for. But you can also use it as a standalone as well. So with this right here, it'll last 4 to 6 months of protection for your rims. The reason why this is built for rims is because they need to be heat resistant. So your panels, yeah, they get hot, but they don't get really hot. When your calipers and your wheels are constantly going, speed you're going, when you brake, it's metal on metal. You know what I'm saying? Dust comes up, stuff is hot. Your rim's gonna get the hottest thing probably on your car next to your motor or whatever. But we're not really worried about that right now. Worry about keeping your rims maintained. This makes your rims hydrophobic, easy to clean. So if you're that type of guy, who's got nice rims or want to keep them nice, want to look them good. This is definitely, you could probably upsell this if you like to. I mean, there's other stuff you could use to protect your rims, like some I don't know, like Geon wet coat. I like to use that for rims. Spray it on there, then rinse it off with the pressure washer. Then it beats up automatically, and then you just dry it off, and you should be fine. But it's probably not going to last as long as what this is going to last. So, if you've got anyone with some nice rims, if they care about the rims, that's why they're coming to you. You can have the rims cleaned up. Either you can throw in a rim coating if you like, maybe some polishing for the rims, but definitely some type of protection for rims. So this is something you could definitely do. Alright, so this right here, this is a headlight coating. You can get this at like Walmart's, Meguiar's, right there, headlight coating. I believe it lasts for a year. UV protection, maintains clarity, restores headlights, protects new headlights too. So if you got some new headlights, want to spray this on there for extra durability, you can definitely do that. But the thing with this, if you do use this, you kind of want to, I would say, like maybe get some like newspaper or something and kind of tape around the headlight, so you don't get, because this is an aerosol spray can, so you don't want to get this on the paint or the trims or whatever next to the headlight. Just get some old newspaper, some plastic or something like that, just kind of cover it up, and then you want to have a medium spray over it, the whole thing. Wait 3 to 5 minutes, do it one more time, then you should be okay. Now this is one route you can go. I have used the 3M headlights restoration kit. I'll probably have a picture right here. That one works very well. You're gonna need a drill brush, and it comes with a drill brush attachment for the sandpaper, and then also comes with a foam pads, and then some compound or polish or whatever they call it, and that works pretty well. You just need something to protect it. That's the main thing. You can also ceramic coat the headlight too if you have ceramic coating, or if you're able to do something like that. But the cheapest route to go is something like this, and this is at Walmart for like $8. So, and you can do multiple sets of headlights with this. So that's why I'm throwing it out there for y'all. But definitely headlights is the main thing, because honestly, you know, I live here in Poisippi. I gotta go like 18 minutes away to the closest Walmart, something like that, and it's all like woods, back roads. So for me, my headlights, to keep it maintained, is really nice, because I'm driving through, I could see a lot of deer potentially. So it's definitely really nice to have just the clarity to see when driving at night. It's very important, you know what I'm saying? So headlights is one way to make some extra money. So the next thing you do to make some extra quick money is, if you have, let's say you got a newer vehicle and you see like a nasty little scratch on it that possibly could be fixed by you. You can definitely ask the customer, like, hey, I'm not in this car, I just noticed there's a scratch here, would you like me to take that out for you? Now, before you do that, you want to make sure use a paint depth gauge to check the paint. This is going to tell you how thick or thin the paint is. The reason for that, because if I look at a car, I'm not going to notice how thick or thin that paint is. I'm going to need a tool like this. This is more for insurance for yourself, to make sure that you're not going to mess up or burn through someone's clear coat. But even then, you never know with cars. It could be really thick, and you think, oh, I got a lot of clear coat to play with. But honestly, the person who painted it did it a little different, and the clear coat was already thin already, and then you burned through it. Or at the same time, it can be really thin too as well. And then you really don't want to tackle that job if you notice it's thin. Always check it first before you get a hold of your customer to let them know you can be able to fix it or not. Or if you have experience, you'll know if you can fix it or not. This is definitely something you want to know what you're doing before you get into this type of work. You just don't want to jump at it not knowing, or like going in cold and not knowing what's going on. Definitely don't want to do that. But if you are going to do it, you're going to need something like this. You're going to need some maybe compound if it's of a deeper one. The microfiber cutting disc, because it's going to cut way better, save you some time. And then you're going to want to follow that behind with a polish remover. This is Geon Prep isopropyl alcohol mixture. Spray it on the panel, take a nice soft towel, wipe it off. It's just to get the residues out, the oils, residues, everything out of the polish that it transferred on there. And then if you're going to use something like this, then you're going to have to follow it up with a polish to refine that finish, because you're going to have a little haze left over from this. It's not going to look quite right. Then you're going to go over with this is Sonax Perfect Finish. This is a really good one in the game. And this is Rupes yellow pad. This is a finishing pad. And then you're going to do that, clean up the area. It's going to look real nice. Then again, come back with some polish remover. Take a different towel because now you have compound, and then you have polish. So unless you can use the same towel, just flip it over. And once you put it in force, so it's almost like a brand new side. You can do something like that as well. And then after that, you can put a wax or whatever you feel like putting on the paint for protection. And you could, you could charge whatever you want to charge with that. You can charge $10 a spot. If you know there's 5 spots, there's $50 right there, extra, and it won't take you long. Oh yeah, and before you polish, you also do want to clay the surface, or at least, yeah, definitely clay it as well, to make sure that everything, or the paint is as clean as it can possibly be. You know what I'm saying? So that's something definitely you can do to make some extra money. So that's the video right there, and I hope this helped you out. Honestly, all the stuff that I was telling you about, you can make decent money off just a little bit of time. I mean, obviously you can upsell anything. You can sell a whole paint correction, but that's obviously going to be several hours of doing it, or maybe a day or two, or whatever of your time. If you have that luxury. But if not, those are some small little things you can do to actually benefit your customer and put some extra money in your pockets as well. And all the products I had, you don't have to use those exact products. It's just what I have on hand, or some of them is what I like. Or like I said with the glass, or not glass, the headlight. I like a different one, but this is what I had on hand to show you, and it's cheap, easy to do. And if you don't know how to do those things, always look it up on YouTube. And always, you don't have to take all the information off me. I'd always check different other details around YouTube to get more information, because you can't just rely on one source. I'm just here to help you all out. And if you want to check out my videos, if you like my videos, like, subscribe, definitely help the channel grow. I'm just doing this honestly because it helped me detail through the time. I learned most of my stuff off YouTube, so at least I can give it back to the people, just to help you guys out. So, like I said, hope you liked the video, and I'll see you on the next one.